Hello, hello. Hey, man, I guess I could just talk. Told the wife, it's like nobody's live tonight. She's like, go live, see how it goes. This is off YouTube Live, so I'd rather work off the StreamYard. That's how I get on the lives. Do you normally go through StreamYard? Saying I just went through the YouTube studio. Hello, Drews. I just started this live just to see what it takes. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure StreamYard out. I don't. Oh, hi, honey. It's the wife, Wendy. Don't know why, but she likes me to go. She likes it when I'm live. I don't know why. I think she loves me. Tell me about your cars. I got a pair of 62 Valiants. One's factory, slant 6, 225. The other one's not factory with a 440. I'm in the middle of putting new front end under it right now. Got one side done, finished it today. I'm going to hopefully get the other side under it tomorrow. That way I can start working on floors. Hi, Breezy. Auto salvage. I was just Wendy's like nobody's on. She's like, why don't you go live? I'm like, I don't know how to do this shit. I'm gonna know on this YouTube if you can invite somebody in. I'm not normally the talkative type, so if there's dead air, it's just me. Can't have a panel on YouTube, only on StreamYard. Huh. I'll have to go over there and figure it out. 66 CUDA A body. Hold it. I seen you on the live on Rob's live last night. Well, if they run and drive, it doesn't matter what you drive. I've had a little bit of everything. Seeing these Valiants I've got out back here, my uncle was selling them, so I bought them. Glad I did. It'll be 9 years next month. 9 years on July 7th for the 440 Valiant. Hard to believe it's been 9 years already. It's about time I'm showing it some love. Bad Attitude C10. Yeah, I just started this live because nobody else was on tonight. I'm going to have to try out StreamYard. I just clicked the live on the YouTube studio. Guess now's as good a time as any. Wife got me a birthday cupcake today. Cats don't know what to make of it. Thank you, Bad Attitude. A whole 58 years young today. Older, not old. Yeah, and where Wendy works, she can fill that up every day if she wants to. Hello, Lars. Well, I didn't think I'd be this popular. I figured 11 o'clock, everybody would be about ready to go to bed. Cat's over here looking at me funny because I'm talking to myself. I should go over to StreamYard and try and put up a live over there. At least I can invite somebody in. I don't know about the expert advice from myself. Holden, from what these guys are saying, I can't invite anybody in on YouTube. I'm in YouTube Studio, so. Wheel cylinders. I hate working anything brakes, brake lines. Luckily, I'm getting new hoses on the front end of the Valiant, or new front end altogether, but get new brake lines. Luckily, the brake lines come off for me. Didn't strip the nuts. Stripped the one, but it was still enough. I got it tighten back up today. I don't know if they're going to leak or not. Yes, honey, I know your van needs brakes for inspection next month. Your brakes will be easy. Those are death. I'm just hoping when I bleed the brake lines, everything goes according to plan. What I'm hoping is going to work is bleeding these brake lines. I got surgical tubing. Hopefully, it should fit right on the bleeder valve. And I got a syringe about this big. Hopefully, I'll be able to just draw brake fluid through the lines. Don't have to worry, be able to see when the air's gone. Yeah, brakes for your van's probably going to be about $100 if you want front and back both. Well, next time I'll do it on StreamYard. That way, maybe we can get somebody else in there. Yeah, the wife got me my new logo for my birthday. It was a surprise. She got me a pile of new shorts. And she had, of course, it's like getting school clothes. You got to try them all on. And she put a set of stickers in the one pocket. She got them at Facebook. Somebody, I guess, got like 8 pairs for $20 because all my clothes are getting small on me. Thank you, Holden. Yeah, I don't know where that. I don't know where my. I guess I got channel stickers now. So. Oh, Tony, I didn't see you come in. Thanks for the birthday wishes. See, there's that dead air I was talking about. Didn't get no cake, but Wendy did. Oh boy, the cat didn't like that. Boy, they took off in a hurry. She did get me a flying birthday or cupcake. It's got that happy gas in it. Maybe I ought to break the seal and talk with that. Uh, I've got a syringe for this hose. That way I can draw brake fluid through. I don't have to hit the brake pedal. It's still going to take two people because I got just that single, what do we call it, suicide brakes, just the single pot. Oh, my son just texted me happy birthday. Isn't that nice? He's a third shifter, so he's probably just got to work not too long ago. Oh, he wants to take me out to dinner on Friday. Oh, I just might have to take him up on that. That's right, Drew. We die like men. The only thing sucks though is I don't have an emergency brake anymore. I should get another one of those. That thing was turns out that was deleted before I even got the car. I don't know. Emergency brake part of tech inspection for Sykeston. I don't know. I guess what they don't know won't hurt me. That's right, Otto. If I'm going out, I'm getting steak dinner. One that's sizzling. One that's still boiling when it comes to my table. On the chair. So you got channel stickers now. Probably won't have enough. Miss Wendy told me she got these from Tony's Hot Rod Garage. I wasn't sure what to do for the channel stickers. I don't know. How's that showing up? But this one I like. It's like, man, that's going to take up half the back window in the car if I put it on the car. Of course, threw me the little happy birthday, Don. Saying I don't know how long ago Wendy talked to him about channel stickers, but I like them. They turned out nice. Leveling a pad for your shop. Yeah, last year I put in a concrete pad out here. I don't have no roof, but at least now I got a concrete pad. Which is nice, and at least I can get under a car. It's been kind of hard putting them up on jack stands for a while up in the dirt or in the ground. Yeah, on grass. But saying that once I got the car on the concrete pad, it went up on jack stands. It's been on jack stands ever since. But we're getting stuff done. Hello, Destroyer. I'm just figuring out this live thing. It's on the YouTube studio, but I'm going to have to figure out StreamYard. So if you missed it, I got channel stickers now. Wendy got them for me for my birthday. Somehow I have a feeling I'm going to be running out of those in a hurry. This is the cool one, though. This thing's 12 by 12, and it'll take up a whole back window. I'll probably have to put that on the car for No Name Nationals. Yeah, it turns out Wendy's already been sending out my channel stickers, and I didn't even know I had any. Which is fine. She does good. All right, Tony. Oh, we got 10 people in here. I'm surprised. Not really. No Name Nationals community's getting quite large. Thank you, Holden. GTR 350R. Thanks for coming in. I just started this live to see how it works. So I'm going to have to figure out the StreamYard. I don't know how well the picture quality is on StreamYard or YouTube, but sitting here looking at myself looks pretty grainy, almost pixelated, but seems we're getting quite the crowd in here. I'm surprised. Oh, Wendy's ready to buy more stickers. Yeah, Lars, is funny. My driver's license run out yesterday, and the new photo ID. I went down to the ID place, and my driver's license they get issued every 4 years here, or updated every 4 years. And my picture from 4 years ago doesn't look much different than the one they took yesterday. It's got the same thin spot right here. I don't know if I want to do a live tomorrow. Hold on, maybe I'll figure this thing out. If I can get people on to help me with the dead air. What's a driver's license? I know years ago, my mom drove for 14 years before she got her driver's license, and they failed her on her first test. Well, maybe it, I don't know how you manage that auto, but maybe they just looked like you knew how to drive. I don't know. I brought up StreamYard, but I just started clicking on the YouTube studio, and all of a sudden I was live. Rich, was that the same trooper all four times you took your test? Oh, that's how it worked. You know somebody that knew somebody. Actually, that's the way it worked when I got my license too. My mom was she worked at a truck stop and she knew all the cops. There's always the free coffee. It's always makes cops your friend. Well, I can't do StreamYard right now if I'm on YouTube Studio, and I'd have to shut this off and go over there. I don't know if I do. I want to shut this down and start one up on StreamYard. Yeah, so that's the way it works here in PA, Mater. If you've got a regular driver's license and you take the motorcycle safety course, once you pass that, then you can get a designation that you can you can drive motorcycles, which is how I got mine. Oh, here we go. Keep going. Rich just be glad he doesn't know what you drive as a daily driver. Jabo, come on in, man. I just started this up as a test drive. Yeah, that's the way it worked back here a while back. Because when they come up with the different designations for Class A, Class B, whatever, just regular cars, trucks, whatever, you could have got your CDL just by telling them that you drove truck, and they stamped it on your license. Of course, ever you got to go through the test now. I hate to think what the driver test would be like now. Hello, John. That's probably true, Rich. I'm stuck reading the comments and giving you guys dead air. For anybody that got in here late, for my birthday, Wendy got me channel stickers. It's official now. Thanks to Tony's Hot Rod Garage. Did a nice job. That's a lot of weeding on these stickers, making those. Thank you, Dan. Oh, look at this. So I get to put on the back window of the Valiant. It's like, holy shit, I ain't going to be able to see out the back of the window. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, I never thought about doing any of these lives myself. I was telling Wendy a little bit ago, it's like, there ain't nobody live tonight. And she's like, why don't you go live? It's like, ended up, did it on YouTube stream or YouTube Studio, which I guess I should have tried StreamYard. Yeah, LP, I was thinking that very thing. Oh, here I am stuck on this dead air again. So I hope JB gets that transmission figured out. It's been giving him such trouble. I feel bad for him. Wish there's a way to help, but all I can do is keep my fingers crossed for him. Lars, I know you've probably been stressing just as much as him with trying to help him out. You better put that on the side window. There, Otto. It means you're gonna. Well, that'll be probably off the line because I'm figuring I'll do better on the big end. Be one of those slow out of the hole, but hippie having 704 issues. Yeah, Wendy didn't bake me a cake, but she did get me a flying cupcake. I'm glad there's not 58 candles that size on the thing. Oh, I'm going to have to keep this, Wendy. It scares the shit out of the cats. This might be better than a water bottle. And Lars, I was hoping it turned into something that was stupid and easy, but as much as you've gone through that transmission, I'm sure it's not something stupid and easy. So an update on the car. I got the one side of the front end put back together. Brake lines went back together the way they were supposed to. Hopefully tomorrow and get the other side back on. Maybe get the brakes bled. Then I'll be able to start working on floors. Maybe I ought to have Buck come up here and help me weld on these things because I don't know how to weld. Between my shitty welding schools and self-tapping screws, it ought to be fine. Well, it's not so much we lost a part. I misplaced it, or we did lose it. One of the bushings for on the end of the strut ended up fell off the bench, bounced and rolled, stuck under the refrigerator door. And I was gonna put that lower control arm on this evening, and I couldn't find that bushing to save my life. Wendy, she's always good at that stuff. We both went back out to the garage looking, and we both seen it under the refrigerator door at the same time. I pointed and she's like, there it is. Which I could have used one of the old bushings if I had to, but I didn't want to. So I could have put that new one in on the front end of that strut. That way, if I'd found it, I could always just replaced it without ripping the whole front end back out from under it. But the weather's supposed to hold out for us, and it's been raining for the last 2 weeks. We got lucky today. Oh, another cool present. Inadvertently, we got getting another birthday present. Friend of Wendy's at work won tickets to the uh, four-wheel drive jamboree next weekend in Bloomsburg. So hopefully the weather will hold out. It's good for, I'm not sure what 3 days it is next week. Either probably Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wendy, what days is that jamboree next weekend? You're gonna take Ron down. I'm gonna let him have the other ticket as a birthday present as well. I should be able to get a bunch of video. I mean, there's lots of car videos, but maybe we'll have to get some four-wheel jamboree shorts and videos. Get a little content. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, Wendy. Thank you. Yes, I am entirely new to this stream or this live stuff. I don't even know what the other things I can do on YouTube Studio. I'm gonna have to figure out that StreamYard. With Pontiac Power Hour taking a break for the near future, maybe Thursdays are opened up a little bit. Not that I'm really worried about watch hours or anything. And at least I don't have to schedule mowing the yard twice a week. Normally it's twice a week this time of year, but it's been so dry. I don't even remember the last time I mowed the yard. 2 weeks ago. Even that rain we've been getting off and on for the last week or two, it's not really amounted to a whole lot, but it's enough to get everything wet. Yeah, be sure and thank Tiff for me, Wendy. I really appreciate her giving you those tickets. I guess she won them on the radio station and she doesn't want to go or whatever circumstances. Just make sure it's good grass seed, Otto, because the grass I got growing out here on the other side of the carport, man, that's more weeds than grass. And maybe if I figure out that StreamYard, maybe I'll do a live from down there to Jamboree. There's an idea. To make sure I got my phone charger and all that good stuff. You haven't even cut yours for the first time? You waiting to make hay, Otto? Oh, cool. She loves me. She let me take the van. She would have let me take the van if I asked her anyway. But Bloomsburg's only, I don't know, 40 miles down the road. I ain't worried about bare spots. I'd rather take the van. I hate climbing into Ronnie's Grand Dam. That thing's, the seat went through the floor, you'd be dragging ass as soon as the hole showed up. Getting too old to be climbing down in like that. It's bad enough in the Valiant. Huh. Been on for 46 minutes already. I'm surprised. Well, I guess it does go quick on these things sometimes. I was watching that Wednesday night tech talk. It was great seeing Dallas again. Go on two wheels. I sold my bike long ago. I know how it works, Wendy. Make sure that there's still gas in it. Just don't leave it on empty when you give it to me, because it'll come back on empty if you give it to me that way. And it looked like Dallas did lose a little weight. You could see it in his face. But his spirit looked better than it was before. I don't know, Mater. I gave up that bike for a reason. I had a motorcycle for 2 years and that was enough. Never cared for bikes. Ended up years ago, my sister, she's always been a biker chick, never had her license, and she talked me into taking that motorcycle course with her so she didn't have to take it by herself. And before it was over, she ended up quitting, and I took it, got my motorcycle classification, and ended up buying a Kawasaki EN 450. It was a piece of crap, but I knew enough to put new rubber on it. Which was a good thing. It was a couple days after getting new tires on it. Coming home from next town over, and a lady in front of me, the light turned yellow and she locked up her brakes, stopping for the red light. And I got the bike stopped, but I didn't have time to put my foot down. It's about an inch off her bumper. And by the time it got stopped, I just fell over. Broke the peg off, the foot pegs. I ended up driving home with my foot stuck in the frame rail between the frame and the motor. Wendy won't go for a ride on a bike. Personally, I like four wheels. There's too many idiots out there on the road nowadays to be riding motorcycle. Kind of did like the traveling the back roads and the wind in your helmet and all that, but working third shift was nice riding a bike. There wasn't a whole lot of traffic. The only thing that sucked about riding a bike is you got to get dressed for it every time you take it out. A plane and a bike is two different things when they. But nowadays, it's plane wouldn't bother me. I just hate the waits at the airport. Showing up early, checking in, waiting for flights to arrive. If I'm going anywhere, I'm going close enough to drive anyway. It matters. Some people like the bikes. Man, I appreciate the appeal for a motorcycle, but saying there's too many idiots on the road nowadays. Especially, I got a neighbor kid over here just got his license not too long ago. Seen him out here a couple weeks ago. He's stitching the bumper back together. I don't know what he hit, but it was in the front, so I'm imagining it was his fault. And I'll admit, I've thought about going for a bike ride last couple years, but I don't have any friends of mine that have a bike small enough that would trust me enough to take their bikes. I wouldn't want to just for the fact that something might happen, then I'd feel bad. And got friend of mine, Bob. He's got a power glide, and they ride it all the time. He doesn't even care if it rains. Well, he does, but he don't. He rarely checks the weather when he goes for a ride. We're going to have to get a hold of Bob again, Wendy, see if he's got those helmets that we can borrow again this year for no name. Yeah, I don't think Lenny's going to let me ride his bike. He's got a home built trike. It's like a sun kissed orange, the old Volkswagen Beetle rear end. Really nice. But I haven't seen him have it out yet this year. Saying a couple years ago when he first put it together, he had that thing out all the time. Well, if he's had it out, I haven't noticed when there. Sitting here waiting for more chat to show up, creating more dead air. Yeah, pool needs scrubbed again. That's fine now. It's not 65 degrees anymore. And usually scrub that pool the first time beginning of the year. It is cold. Got to be ready for it. Yeah, Otto, maybe I will check out this StreamYard, figure it out. I don't know. Maybe we'll try and get a live going on tomorrow night for a little bit. Figure that StreamYard out. I know he does, Wendy. He's good people. And he already knows what he's doing. He's got my number, so he can throw me a text tomorrow afternoon saying hopefully I'll be able to work on this car for most of the day tomorrow. It's not supposed to rain. Hopefully the sun ain't going to be kicking my ass. Yeah, this weather's been holding me back for the last week or two, and those days are counting down. See, that was 90 on Friday, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85. We're down to 84 days. No Name Nationals is coming on in a hurry. Yeah, I got to make me a new checklist for the car. Still got to run a new fuel line. Got to finish the floors. Need to get seat belts, lap belts. Got to get this fuel cell reworked so it'll pass tech. I think a drive shaft loop just for the sake of it. See, when I do these floors, my welding skills are going to have to improve because they suck right now. So in between shitty welds and self-tapping screws, and I got the floor pan for the driver's side front, so that'll go a long way. The rest of it will patch. Back floors have been patched before, but they're still solid, so we'll live with those. Passenger side is getting there, but there's only a couple small holes in the patches already. We'll get it back together enough to make it there. We can get this bench seat bolted back down proper. Well, I do appreciate everybody coming in for this live tonight. Yeah, Rich, I know it's patience and practice. I just got a Harbor Freight. No, that I forget what. It's that neon green welder from Harbor Freight. I do get some practice out here, but I need to practice on just sheet metal. Yeah, Jimmy, I self tapper through the fuel line. I can believe that wholeheartedly. Oh, hello, Paula. That's my sister. Any day I wake up is always a good day. Wendy probably texted her and said, "Hey, Don's doing a live right now." Paula, I haven't been up to look at the garden lately. I hope it's doing well. I know this rain last week or two. It's got to be a plus. As dry as it's been. She must have been bored on YouTube if she found me. Notifications. Yeah, Paul, I'm going to have to get up there and look at the garden. I know Gramps, he's got his going. He hasn't complained about a groundhog up there lately, so maybe he's over at the neighbor's house for the last week or two. I don't know, but if that groundhog's come back, we're going to have to fix it. Was that groundhog still up there? That's what I got a 22 for. Yeah, we're nature lovers, but groundhogs aren't part of that. And hopefully the rabbits have been staying out. I know they ate the cabbage plants. Gramps, he was a little upset about that, but what can you do? Quarter after 12. Does that mean it's not my birthday anymore? Is it still my birthday until I go to bed, right? Well, I'm surprised we don't have groundhogs out back here. Usually there's a family of them last couple of years, but I haven't seen them. Then again, the neighbor's shed across the alley's got grass so high I couldn't see if there's a groundhog if there was anyway. He hasn't mowed it yet this year either, and that shit's us tall. Yeah, I heard something about sprinkling cayenne pepper on plants to keep animals out. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but Paula, how's your above ground planter doing up there at the house? And we'll have to go up and fix that groundhog. Good, good. Paula, did Wendy show you my new channel stickers she had made? Got them in red, got them in white. These won't show up on Windows very well, but we're going to end up giving those away to other people anyway. Look at this monster. Well, put that on the back window of the car for No Name Nationals. All right, I think I'm going to shut this live down here pretty soon. So maybe I'll try and figure out StreamYard tonight. Or I could go to bed so I can get up tomorrow and get stuff done. Oh, cookies. Paula's always good for cookies. And cake. So this the last thing was chocolate with peanut butter icing. Dylan don't need cookies. Now, Wendy keeps me fed, but if I get away from eating the whole meals and just snack on a couple cookies, I'll be in good shape. So what kind of cookies did you bake, Paula? All right, good night, Rich GT350R. Appreciate you coming into my first live. It's getting late anyway. Triple chocolate chunk. I'm gonna say everything she bakes is good. So I don't know if I've had any triple chocolate chunk that you've made, but I'm sure we'll approve. Wendy, I'm going to need a gallon of milk. Yeah, Otto, I'm surprised this many people come in to my live. We was up to 11 or 12. I see the contestants are starting to fall off. We're down to 7, so we're going to call it a night here pretty quick. I don't think there's anything anybody'd want to see here 24/7 on YouTube. I don't think it would do much for watch hours. But you never know. If we get Cat doing backflips or something over here. I don't know. She doesn't like this very often. She's not too sure about that, but she didn't take off like the last time I did it. Yeah, I know she might be my $1 million ticket. All right, night, bad attitude. Thanks for stopping by. All right, I'm going to shut this down, everybody. I'd like to thank everybody that come in to say hello. All right, Danny Boyd, thanks for coming in. All right, and with that, I'm going to close it down. Everybody have a nice day tomorrow. Sleep well. All right, Otto, I'll be looking forward to your call tomorrow. I don't know if I have your number because usually if I don't answer, it's if I don't recognize a number. If not, just call me right back. If you call a second time, I know it's somebody that's trying to get a hold of me. But I don't know. The way they got these people identified, even if you don't know a number, it still has the owner's name and stuff on the phone number. All right, talk to you tomorrow, Otto. Everybody else, good night. And we'll see you next time.